Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Grand Seiko. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Grand Seiko SBGJ021 GMT High Beat Automatic Limited Edition. Now, it's important to note that this is an automatic winding timepiece, but it can nevertheless be manually wound should it run down by taking the crown and threading it out counterclockwise until you feel and hear a distinct pop. Now it's out of its threaded sleeve, and by turning in a clockwise direction, approximately 30 turns, you'll give the mainspring enough energy to start the movement. At this point, you can put the watch on the wrist, and the natural course of kinetic action, in conjunction with the customized oxidized titanium and tungsten winding rotor, will wind the watch to its full rated power reserve over the course of several consecutive days of use. However, should you wish to wind the watch to its maximum rated reserve of approximately 55 hours, simply continue turning the crown. Approximately 45 to 50 turns will be sufficient to maximize the power reserve. However, should you wish to simply check or top off the power reserve with a few extra turns, there is no hazard to the movement, as the bridle style mainspring will slip. You cannot accidentally overwind by manual or automatic means this timepiece. Now, once the watch has been wound, there are some positions that allow more precise setting of the timepiece. Now, the intermediate position between setting all indications in sync and winding the watch is used to advance the local hour. Now, this is the time where you are, and you'll note that the date wheel turns over when the local hour hand, the broad Dauphine hand at center, turns through the index at 12. So now you can set the watch precisely, but note, when you are setting this time zone feature, either forward or back per your travels, the seconds hand continues to advance, the minutes hand continues to advance, the second time zone, the reference time zone, continues to advance. Setting the local hour does not affect the isochronism or precision of your timepiece. But when you pull the crown to its outermost position, now you hack the watch to engage the stop seconds function. Now, you can use this to precisely set the watch against a reference time by waiting for the seconds hand to match the index at 12 and then setting the minutes hand to the next nearest minute. Once the reference time catches up to the time you've set on the watch, immediately push the crown in. The balance starts beating again, the seconds hand advances. Now you've synchronized the watch to your reference time. Once this is done, thread the crown in by applying slight inward pressure and turning in a clockwise direction. When the crown reaches the stop, you know it's secure. This is important for two reasons. First, physical security against bending the crown, and second, water resistance. Water resistance is the foremost of three concern areas that need to be taken into account when using a fine mechanical timepiece. Now, water resistance of this timepiece, as rated by the factory, is 10 bar or 100 meters, which Grand Seiko rates as sufficient for virtually all waterborne activities short of professional diving. However, you still need to make sure you help avoid accidental drownings by keeping the crown flush to the case and screwed in anytime the watch is submerged or when there's water on the case. Keep it disused until the watch is completely dry, as failing to take this precaution can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch. Moreover, unlike mechanical specifications and physical dimensions, water resistance is not a static feature of this timepiece or any timepiece, as lubricants will dry and seals will degrade with time. Grand Seiko recommends having the watch water tested at an authorized service center of Grand Seiko minimally once every 24 months to ensure that factory-rated hermeticity is still intact. Now, it's also important to take magnetism and shock into consideration. Magnetism is ubiquitous in modern life. It can magnetize the metallic hairspring of a timepiece and alter its timing performance. It's present in the closures of wallets and purses, refrigerator doors, high-powered wiring looms, MRI equipment, speakers, and subwoofers. Keep your watch remote from these, and if you suspect that your watch has become magnetized, take it to an authorized service center of Grand Seiko where the watch can be quickly and easily demagnetized. Now, with respect to shock, a fine mechanical caliber can be severely damaged by high-impact activities. These include firearms marksmanship, mountain biking, dirt biking, golf, baseball, and tennis. Ensure the watch is disused during all of these activities to protect it from concussion. And finally, with respect to comprehensive mechanical service, overhauls. Grand Seiko recommends at least once every 3 years having the watch completely serviced by an authorized agency. Only authorized service centers have the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original Grand Seiko factory replacement parts to preserve the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies can back all work and parts invested with a Grand Seiko original factory service warranty. Finally, visit our website, govbergwatches.com, and call, text, or email our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the ownership experience of this or any Grand Seiko product.